Hello everyone, this is Terracer of the Meta League, recapping Team Solomid's 3-match set against the Korean team Azubu Blaze at the MLG Summer Arena. Blaze convincingly took all 3 games in the round-robin format, importing their explosive early push threat to North America. Team Solomid started off with an aggressive invasion of Azubu's blue, burning several summoner spells and taking the buff, before both teams settled into laning by sending their AD carries and supports top lane. Burning his flash early came back to haunt Reginald, as an early gank with the Odd One on Ahri backfired into a counter gank that gave Azubu Blaze first blood. This early advantage in lane set the tone for the rest of the game as Reginald lagged behind Ambition in CS. TSM regained momentum by using the global presence of Twisted Fate and Yorick's teleport for a 5-man gank on bottom. Azubu unsuccessfully attempted to contest Dragon, losing Captain Jack in the ensuing fight.
TSM away. So he does give up his life. If TSM pick up this Dragon, it's actually going to give them the advantage. Not only do they pick up a kill, they may pick up the team, the global 1,000 gold. It is going to be all on Helios. If he can get a good Twisted Advance and Smite, maybe he can steal it. Vengeful Maelstrom's out, Absolute Zero starting a channel. Spirit Rush, first proc goes out, second proc, they do not manage to steal it. Now all of a sudden Ambition and Helios is in trouble. In the bottom of the screen, you did see
Solomid soon tried the same tactic again, this time picking up kills on Captain Jack and Helios.
I don't think he's going to be able to finish with a swan off unless he goes Valkyrie aggressive. Does manage to get the kill, the stun card. Surely can that come out on towards Lustboy? It will, just as he gets into those. The Tribush, the Howling Gale, not quite catching on. Helios coming around the back.
But this time Azubu was better prepared, pushing down an unguarded mid tower before coming back to cut off TSM's retreat.
Helios does not want to go down, but he's going to get dropped. Beautiful, Absolute Zero. Now Ahri comes down. Wow, everything is going off. Can they dive on?
Reginald and McSpecial were picked off as TSM ran away, and the remaining members couldn't stop Azubu from taking down their final outer turret. With 3 towers down, Azubu kept up the pressure and forced down 2 more for a total of 5 towers destroyed before the 16-minute mark. Azubu moved on to take the top inner tower, giving them a 6-0 advantage on turrets. With only their inhibitor turrets left, TSM was forced on the defensive and unable to utilize the global presence of Twisted Fate and Yorick. Despite this, the relative parity between the teams in gold, CS, and kills kept TSM in the game. They managed to force Azubu off of Baron for a time, and later thrashed them 4 kills to 1 under their inhibitor turret, in large part due to KX's killing spree on Corki.
They have got super minions coming in, they're going to dive for it, they've got the charm across there. Dyrus seems to be the target. Dyrus is going to use his ultimate on himself. His X-Special just about surviving long enough to keep him alive, but he will get dropped there. X-Special being ripped apart by Reaper. They will go onto it. Reaper using the great Zonya's out, gonna say he will get dropped though. Chaos still alive in that back end, and Azubu actually losing out to a double kill now. Chaos gonna go aggressive. Can he get another one here? Ambition taken out very low. Great triple kill there. Chaos, could he turn things around? The Odd One's gonna get the slowdown on Lustboy. Now Chaos is gonna move in. Can he get a quadra? He moves around there.
But Blaze's early pushing paid off as their minions took a free tower and an inhibitor while both teams were at Baron. TSM took the second Baron and launched their only major offensive of the game, but were forced back by unchecked super minions in their base. Azubu counterattacked and took down the Nexus after winning a decisive battle inside TSM's base. Game 2 was the closest of the series. TSM overcame early missteps in a powerful comeback, before a final fight over Baron sealed their defeat. Once again, TSM aggressively took to Azubu's jungle. They split into 2 groups and ambushed both Aurelia and Corki in the top and bottom jungles, failing to secure first blood, but allowing the Odd One to take Azubu's red buff. In response to TSM's aggressive invasion, Helios set up a quick gank onto Reginald from TSM's jungle that netted him an early first blood.
coming out from Helios is going to keep Reginald almost perma-slowed, and that is the power of Skarner. First blood being picked up.
He followed that up with continued incursions into TSM's jungle, harassing the Odd One at his blue, and then was joined by Ambition as they roamed top in an extended tower dive onto Dyrus.
Emo play goes out, Transfusion, Tides of Blood followed up by the Sanguine Pool.
Trying to even the score, Reginald and the Odd One took Azubu's blue, and then tried to dive onto Lustboy and Captain Jack. Blaze quickly turned the gank against TSM, killing all 4 of their players in bot lane while losing only Soraka and Vladimir.
Special very low as well. It's turned horribly wrong for Team Solomid, and Azubu Blaze are really picking up and punishing this one. KX is going to go down to the Ignite. Ambition will finally drop to Reginald, but Reginald is now going to pay the punish this one, and that from a 3-on-4 situation.
Undeterred, Solomid tower dived again and picked up a kill on Captain Jack.
An ulti coming across as well. The Valkyrie goes away. The Fear Proc surely will go. He hasn't got cleanse available this time around, so he should get caught down. Captain Jack goes down. Can they turn around towards Lustboy? They're going to have
But their retreat was cut off by a teleporting Reaper and Ghosted Ambition that took out the Odd One, Xpecial, and Chaos.
Heavily, Chaos goes down, and again, Azubu turning the gank from Team Solomid against them, and they are going to dive on towards the turret. They go for both. They don't care. They want all the kills. Xpecial goes down. Wow! Azubu.
After Reaper got caught trying to gank Chaos, TSM managed to stave off disaster with a triple kill from Reginald's Cassiopeia Ghost, courtesy of Dyrus.
They're going to turn on towards Lustboy. Lustboy will go down inevitably to the Reginald this time around. Can they get on towards Reaper? Reaper manages to get the kill on Reginald. Reaper will go down as well. That's going to be the...
As laning phase ended, both teams ramped up pressure on each other's turrets, with TSM desperate to prevent the early aggressive pushes that lost them Game 1.
But this face check, there goes a very nice open. Facebook is going to get impaled. Hemoplate goes out. Dyrus and Xpecial are probably going to go down in this one. Monsoon goes out. Hemoplate's going to pop with the Eye of the Storm and the Monsoon. Xpecial manages to get away.
Both sides began to jockey for position around Baron, and a seemingly disastrous face check by Xpecial turned out in TSM's favor, as they picked up kills on Ambition, Lustboy, and Captain Jack, while losing only Xpecial himself.
Ambition tries his best to stay alive, gets one more transfusion and tides of blood out. That face...
TSM took the next fight too, forcing Azubu to drop their Baron bait and engage to avoid having their mid lane pushed down. Another key Yorick Ghost on Reginald combined with excellent kiting by Chaos to earn Solomid an ace.
Turns around, great fight. They managed to get Cassiopeia down. Eventually, Odd One turns a kill as well. That's going to be Corki taking down Dyrus. Helios is going to get dropped though by the Odd One. This is a very even fight, back and forth. 2-1 currently in the favor of Lustboy. Will get taken down.
TSM leveraged these victories to reduce the gap in gold and towers to almost nothing, while maintaining a slight advantage in kills.
Not going to save him, and there is Chaos with the ace.
Trying to press their newfound advantage, TSM forced a fight at Baron, but lost every member but Chaos without getting a single kill of their own.
There is the ultimate again used onto Reginald. He's surely going to pick up a couple of kills. Can they turn this around? Dyrus goes down. That is a very good fight from Azubu here. They've got 2 already. They are surely going to get the 3rd. There goes Reginald. Drops finally after the Omen of Death goes down. And what a fantastic engage from Azubu this time. Vladimir again, that ultimate off right at the start. Yep. Which immediately gave everybody the bonus damage.
What the thing that was key there, Ambition not only landed the Hemoplague on absolutely everybody, but you actually seen Captain Jack putting himself in a position where he could land those auto attacks. You do actually see in the background that
Azubu took Baron for themselves and proceeded to shove down the middle inhibitor and take one Nexus tower before the respawning TSM fought them off.
By a defensive flash, realizing that Reginald was looking down 5 members of Azubu. They do take out one of the Nexus turrets, though. Now you see their commitment. Blade Surge. Impale is caught on Reginald, but there's no one else from Azubu around. Reginald is going to get the Omen of Death on him, so he's now come back. There's that Omen coming up. Twin Fangs followed up by all of that Noxian Blast damage. Howling Gale holds the Azubu players in place, but the damage is just so good. They need to get to Corki.
Had been done, and Azubu regrouped to take down TSM's Nexus at 38 minutes, 42 seconds.
Heavily. There's the final Nexus turret. TSM now on the final fight, and they are going down heavily because Azubu just beaten them on their own fountain, and the Nexus turret will get dropped, and it is a 2.
To the close second match, Azubu returned to their original strategy of extremely early tower pushing, resulting in a massive goal disparity as they dominated Team Solomid in Game 3. Azubu started off aggressively, collapsing onto the unaware Dyrus in TSM's jungle for an easy first blood. Blaze responded to TSM's lane swap by pushing down bottom tower 2v1 at an incredible 4 minutes and 21 seconds, destroying top turret just a few minutes later. Reginald struggled to make effective use of his Gragas ultimate this game, and Azubu responded to a failed tower dive with a beautiful combination of Shyvana and Lulu's ultis that netted them 3 kills for 1.
What a beautiful Lulu ulti as well. Perfect timing. That was mind-boggling, the timing there to get that perfect stun down. Dyrus is going to drop down. Corki did manage.
A second fight in mid lane, this time 4 kills to 1 in Zubu's favor, allowed them to push down 2 turrets and an inhibitor, as well as increase their gold lead to over 10,000, all before the 20-minute mark.
Odd One actually picks up the kill, but Captain Jack once again picks up 1. Reaper picks up 2. Captain Jack picks up 2 as well. Beautiful, beautiful play. Dyrus now on the turret, getting dived. There's the Whimsy, just as you talk about it.
At this point, miles behind their opponents, TSM won a surprising 4-for-0 exchange top lane and was poised to take Baron before a desperate Twisted Fate ulti at no help from Ambition scared them off.
TSM's favor. This is just like game one. TSM are turning a team fight into their advantage. Great twisted advance onto Lustboy there, and they do shut him down. And that was a 4-for-0 exchange. Can they turn it onto Baron? They are going to try to. Oh, how the heck did Helios pick up the kill there? I didn't see, but is he going to go for it? Where's he going with that ulti? He's actually gone. I don't know.
Solomid held on against multiple attempts by Azubu to retake their middle inhibitor, finally punishing them for overextending in their zeal to take down Chaos. However, they were unable to follow up the teamfight with any major objectives.
That's the way Shyvana is. You've got to dive in there. And here we go. Twisted advance going straight on to Captain Jack. Captain Jack's the target. Can they manage to get the damage on him? Oh, he's down to half health, but he's still involved in it. You can see that Chaos is going to have to get away. Oh, it's going to be an ulti from Ambition. Tries to get it to Chaos. Chaos just about going down, but that could be the detriment of Azubu. They've got themselves a little bit too heavily involved here. The odd one is going to go back on towards Helios. Helios surely going to go down again. That would be another death for him. And again, that smoke screen.
Reginald's problem landing his ultimate became a bigger issue late game, when he knocked Reaper directly into Chaos just after he had blown his Valkyrie to escape.
Obliterate this fight, but TSM get themselves back in there. There's Ambitions goes straight at the top, straight into Chaos. Chaos down, and now Reginald down. TSM are in all sorts of trouble. There's the GA being popped. Dyrus is still doing a lot of damage. Lustboy just about getting away with that one. Then you can see Reaper also having to desperately back away. A good fight.
The inevitable end of the match came when TSM jumped on the solitary Ambition, only to find the rest of Azubu nearby.
Going to drill that damage down, and that is a good kill. Oh, teleport from Reaper there, and they've got Lustboy coming up as well. Can they do the damage on towards Chaos there? There's the ultimate once again. Knocks him back in the air. Chaos will go down.
Members of each team trickled in as TSM unsuccessfully tried to retreat back to their base, leaving only Gragas to defend against Azubu.
Casper is too little too late, and this seems to be the whole story of the entire game. Dyrus drops just as their aggression seems to be paying off.
Unopposed, Azubu Blaze pushed down TSM's top lane through to the Nexus, sweeping them 3-0 at the start of MLG's Summer Arena. I'm TSM, and thank you for watching the Meta League. Please share your thoughts in the comments to let me know how I can improve my content, and don't forget to subscribe for future LoL esports videos.